Welcome back. This is the Weekend Report. I'm Masechaba Mposwa. For its 50th anniversary, the Market Theatre is bringing back its classic musical, Marabi, a story of an ordinary family of first-generation black migrants to Johannesburg who've had to move to the city, leaving behind a peaceful and predictable life. Held neatly together by a wonderful musicality, the play explores love and loss, as well as how music and memory connect the past to the present. The play is an adaptation of Modikwe Dikobe's book titled Marabi Dance and is directed by legendary actor and theatre maker Arthur Molepo with a star-studded cast. We're joined now by two of the cast members, Mpho Molepo and Josias dos Moleele, to tell us more about the play and their respective roles. Gentlemen, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Thank you. Thank you
for having us.
Beautiful intro.
All right, thank you. Of course, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Mpho, I believe you are part of the, you're behind the music. In the production.
Arthur Molepo wrote the music for the production when it was first done in 1982. And then the production came back to the Market Theatre around 1995. And here it is. 30 years later, it's coming back to the same theatre.
Sure.
Yeah.
And as the director of the actual production, can you tell us about your vision in executing
Arthur Molepo
production?
directed the production. I'm the producer of the show. Well, I'm that guy that knocks on doors asking for money to do a production.
You're the money man.
I'm the money man. I'm the money man. It's not an easy task. People do not give money to beggars anymore. So
Yeah, sure.
It's not an easy task.
So Josias, tell us about the role that you play in this production.
No, thank you. I'm playing the role of Mr. Elocution. Now, he represents the Gala Records and the studios back in the time in the 30s, because this play is set in the 30s. And about music, Marabi music, as you know, he comes in to introduce Marabi. He introduces the gramophone, because people used to play live music, and now he's bringing this new vibrancy. I mean, there's like the gramophone. This thing's never been there. The record has never been there. Music by Kaluza, in the 30s. But he's also a bit of a shaya, And so it's very, very interesting. People will see what happens in the storyline. But I represent new thinking, new ideas in a period where there was no work at all, nothing new,
Sure.
And Mama Bongo, who runs the shebeen, and it was shebeens were illegal at the time, so he used to bring music, and this woman is selling skokian, in a space where there was unemployment. But what has changed? Isn't it interesting? Now that we're doing this in 2026. We're still looking at the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, there's other Mr. Elocutions, who are taking and robbing other artists, and it's still there. The storyline is still there.
The middleman.
The middleman.
Yeah. Now, Mpho, one thing I do understand is the difficulty of selling a creative concept. Tell us about the process of actually bringing this production to life.
Well, it starts on paper first. Doing those applications. And then when you do finally get the funding, you start putting together a team. And in most cases, I don't like auditioning people. I hate auditions. Even now, when you call me for a project, just call me to come and work.
I don't know anyone who loves auditions. We all hate auditions.
So we just sat down with the director and selected a few people that, this one can do this character, this one can do that.
Yeah.
And only when you get to the rehearsal room, then that's when you start noticing the strengths of different people, That was the journey, and we're still on a journey.
So Josias, what was it like working with the likes of, Arthur Molepo?
A legend, guys. Bro Arthur has been in fact, Mpho is not doing justice because it's his dad,
Yeah.
When the Market Theatre opens its doors, Arthur Molepo, together with
Vanessa Cook,
Dikobe, those are the original actors, that opened the Market Theatre.
Right.
Just to tell you, so when we're celebrating 50 years, we're celebrating, his life. And to have someone like that I used to look up to, and now he's directing me. Now acting opposite the son. Okay, we've been working with this man for years.
Yeah.
And even with him, you know, in doing a lot of industrial theater. So we've really interacted a lot. But to see the vision come alive, and I can see how personal the story is to him because he was part of the creation of the story. And now he's directing it, and you know, to see us bringing different things and to hear him saying, wow, you're doing good there, you're doing, like, we're doing justice. So exciting journey.
And
really,
coming
really
from a
exciting.
legend, it says a lot about you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was about to say, it's so funny that from when I was a youngster, like a child, anyone coming to my house asking, where's your dad? He's at the Market Theatre. He's going at the Market Theatre. Even if it's not at the market, I would say, Oko Market Theatre. That's where he spent most of his years.
Yeah.
You know?
What are some of the greatest lessons that you've learned from your father? I mean, he's a legend.
Yo, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. Number one, there's nothing like a celebrity in this industry. He taught me to be humble. He taught me to save money, to live within your means. He taught me quite a lot of things. I mean, today I'm an artist, I'm an actor, I play guitar, and everything that I do, I saw him doing it at home first, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say I owe him my life, I owe him my career. Everything that I know, I learned from him.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Josias, if you can just tell me about not just your role, but working with your entire cast and crew. What was that like?
What's so beautiful is that our cast comprises of young and old. We have the likes of your Gabi, Chabalala, Mapule, and then you, Jack. This is a younger crew. I mean, Jack, I used to train him in acting, you know, at the Market Lab. And so now we're sharing the stage. So, you know, so he looks up to me and I'm looking up to Arthur. So you see, can you see the trajectory? I mean,
generational
legacy. You know what I mean?
It's a legacy project.
It's a legacy project.
Yeah.
And working with likes of Peter Mashigo, you know, Selos Botsani. These are guys who've been... Noma Tamsani, Balega. I mean, these are people who've been in the industry.
Right.
And just to share the stage, I mean, it's like breaking bread. I say performance on stage is breaking bread.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning, I'm not selfish on stage. I'm breaking the bread with the others. I'm sharing. So I could say to the younger ones, well, we've done it, you know.
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
We share the stage. Exactly. You know, where I've been, you know. I've been around.
When I was in America.
When I was in London.
Oh, you didn't go, no. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so the plethora of young and old is beautiful.
Sure. And then, so if you can tell me a little bit more, Mpho, I mean, it's been 50 years celebrating the Market Theatre, and you've literally been shaped by Papa How. I know your father doesn't have breasts.
Yeah.
But
How do you know?
Maybe he does. I don't know. But how have you seen the space transform in terms of the level of seriousness that creativity is taken in this country?
I like the question. I grew up at the market, like I would say from the 80s, 90s, I saw almost everything that was happening at the market. Mostly I've seen his shows, but I've seen other people's works. But one thing that I've noticed, and I keep talking about this, is that I don't see a lot of directors, new directors being developed.
Yeah.
At first, during the 90s, we saw the likes of Pule Hlajwayo, we saw the likes of Bokerenya, Bunsieng Makoro. But at the moment, I'm asking myself, who are we developing? Because I don't see new directors that are being developed.
Sure.
And for me, it's a serious concern. Where are we going? So are we just going to produce actors, no directors, no writers?
Creatives.
So something needs to be done about that.
As we wrap, what do you hope people will take away from this particular production?
I think it's a universal message. It speaks to the now that there'll always be a challenge, there'll always be a collaboration, because we have Amapiano, Nobel and all that came in, and Marabi music was that in the 30s. So, but the collaboration put South Africa on the map. Now we've got DJs and stuff on the map. So we can either slash them and say, no, that's something new. We don't want to hear DJs. No. Or we could say South Africa is on the map now internationally.
Adapt. Right.
Yeah.
So where can people, how, until when?
The play is at the Market Theatre from the 29th of January until the 15th of Feb.
Yeah.
Tickets are available on web tickets, or they can just come to the theatre and buy from the theatre.
Yeah, there's this beautiful lady they call Siwe.
She was always there with a smile.
Yeah.
We love people with a smile.
Siwa, I hope you are watching.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time, and
Thank
we'll
you.
certainly be. I mean, this is for the entire family.
Absolutely.
I bring my
Absolutely.
children.
Yes.
We'll see you at the Market Theatre.
Thank you
Sure.
so much.
See you
Thank
there.
you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So those were the actors and cast members, for the crew members as well, for the upcoming musical classical Marabi, Mpho, Molepo and Josias as well, joining us in the studio.